Good morning. Somehow we seem to have got round to December already. Where did 2024 go? Whoop, you missed it. Anyway, I'm just going for a morning stroll. And I thought I'd bring you along. So what's happening in Welldale World at the moment? Well, I think I've been a bit lax with making videos for the channel. Let's see if we can remedy that in 2025. A few weeks ago, Angie was complaining that her left eye in particular wasn't right and things were not focusing very well. So we toddled off to the doctors and it seems she has developed cataracts. My mother had that, but she was in her 70s before she got it. But, I suppose it's not the same for everybody. So we're just waiting for an appointment to get the lenses replaced. But see, Angie has got what they call social insurance here, so she can use government hospitals and it's all covered. So I've banned her from driving at the moment. So if she wants to go anywhere, I have to do my old job of being a chauffeur. So hopefully that will get done soon. So we are planning a long trip, probably in February, with some of Angie's school friends. One who's coming over from New York and a couple who live in Bangkok. And we're basically going to start off here in Chiang Rai and go where the fancy takes us, but with a bit of planning there. And we will be ending up in Rayong, which is beyond Pattaya, so right across the other side of Thailand. So I think we might be getting a few videos when we get round to doing that. So what's been happening in the world recently? All very quiet, isn't it? Yeah, right. My home country, my former home country, I tend to call it now, the UK, has now fallen under total communist rule, with a Prime Minister who's as big a disciple as the World Economic Forum as that nutcase Trudeau is. So I'm somewhat thankful I don't live there anymore, though I've got family there. And I do worry about what's going to happen. Then we had the small matter of an election in America. And while I'm not saying that Trump is the second coming, the Messiah, I think there's more chance of some world stability with him in charge. Maybe he can stop all these stupid wars that are going on. And the big threat of nuclear war. Though I believe these new missiles that Russia have developed have actually got the power of nuclear bombs, but without the radiation problem. May means which hopefully would mean if they do start shooting at each other, they're not going to kill most of the people off on the planet. I think the biggest plus, as far as I'm concerned, is RFK Jr. getting put in charge of America's health. Because when I decided back in 2015, I think it was, that I was sick to death of having type 2 diabetes and taking tablets for it, and started doing research on how I could rid myself of this terrible disease, I actually found the amount of corruption within the food and drug industry is so bad, and as people are now starting to realise they're in cahoots with each other, the food industry serves up all this processed rubbish which makes you sick, and then the drug industry develops a drug to counteract that. All very nice if you're in the food and drug world. So it's not going to be easy to change all that, but change it needs to do. And let's hope that young Mr. Kennedy and his colleagues can sort it out. So all in all, I'm a little bit more optimistic about what's going to happen next year than I probably was a few months ago. Just spin you around. Rubber plantation. I'm on the farm track behind our house. Beautiful day. Not too hot. You can see I've got a fleece on at the moment because it's a bit misty in the mornings, but I love this time of year. Wonderful. Bit of respite from the heat. So life's got back to normal after all the floods around here. Such a resilient people, the Thais are. And it's almost like it never happened now. And I also read the other day that there are moves afoot for a cooperation between the governments of Thailand, Laos and Myanmar to do something about this infernal smoke we get every year. So I'm not going to hold my breath, but hopefully we might see an improvement. I don't know why, but this field always seems to be waterlogged. And when we had the heavy rains and the floods, this house here got inundated with water because the field here got full. It came over the bank and crossed the road and then went underneath the wall. Some of the locals are out. I don't understand where all this water's come from. It hasn't rained for quite a while. There's a spring or something, I don't know. Very strange. Okay, so enough of me waffling on. I just wanted to give you an update. What's happening in the world and my world. And I will try my very best to make some more videos next year. So if I don't make another one this month, though I will try to do so, hope everybody has a great Christmas and New Year. And as I say, fingers crossed that things get better in 2025. Thanks for watching, and see you again later.